Subaru Outback is most certainly the official car of the People's Republic of Boulder. It may be the official car of Colorado as well. So here's a question of the day. Is this all-new 2010 Subaru Outback ready to take over that title? It has almost 9 inches of ground clearance for when the road turns gnarly, muddy, or when the snow starts to fly. Check. And it has Subaru's confidence-inspiring and permanent all-wheel drive. Check. And it has the obligatory roof rack that the typical mountain biking, skiing, snowboarding, and hiking Coloradoan needs for all their carrying needs. Plus, the roof rack cleverly hides the horizontal bars. Check. And since it is now bigger in every dimension except length, it has plenty of room to put that ubiquitous Colorado running and hiking partner in. Check. And since it is a Subaru, it still retains that Subi quirky yet rugged sort of style. Check. And since much of Colorado is at least 1 mile or higher above sea level, it has that required 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. Uh-oh, I don't see anything resembling a turbo under this hood.
You see, in Colorado, when you take your Subaru skiing, you drive to about 10,000 feet of elevation, and at that altitude the air gets very thin. Normally aspirated engines, like the one in this Outback, lose about 30% of their power. A small turbo can help make up that deficit, but no turbo, no power. That's why I'm happy to report that Subaru boosted the horsepower of the top-of-the-line 3.6R to just under 260 and significantly cranked up the torque. More torque, more room, more fun stuff like Bluetooth, heated front seats, and even a premium radio, and best of all, more value for your $30K. So what about the ride and the handling? For a super-sized station wagon with almost 9 inches of ground clearance, the ride and the handling are surprisingly sporty.
You know, I was really afraid that when Subaru came out with a new Outback that didn't have the turbo, that the lack of a turbo would really hurt the car's performance here in the mountains. But now that I'm on the dirt and I'm driving this car, I gotta tell you, I'm impressed with the torque from this 3.6 liter engine. Just take a look at this. Now I could be mistaken, but that's some of that Subaru World Rally Championship breeding that's in the DNA of the Outback.
Now don't get me wrong, this is no WRX STI by a long shot, but for a big and tall car, the Outback doesn't roll like a dinghy in a hurricane. It also doesn't get many admiring looks. None. Zero. Zip. But that's the downside of driving a car in a town and a state where you can come out of a grocery store and be completely baffled by 3 identical Outbacks parked next to each other. Note to self, better get a My Other Car's a Prius sticker immediately.
But when the road turns gnarly, be that snow or be that mud, that's when this Outback really shines, because the high center of gravity and the all-wheel drive make this car a perfect Colorado car.